You might be wondering how much money could be made on YouTube, because I was always wondering the same thing even before I started my channel. Well, this month I finally got monetized. In the name of transparency, because I was always interested, I'm going to show you how much I made in my first month alone, and I'm going to break it down by a bunch of different categories. So let's hop into it. Hop into my analytics, and you already see how much I made thus far between last month and this month, but you got some interesting stats. So I'm going to hop into my revenue and sort this just by last month, September, because I got monetized on the 10th of September, and so far that entire month of September, $107.58 for not even the entire month. And so far this past month, in October, just within the first 10 days of October, I made $36.28. So that's a good start. So I'm on track of making even more money come next month. But you can break it down by where that revenue came from. So first, I'm actually going to go here to watch paid ads. This is basically the long form videos that YouTube is traditionally known for. I made $104.64 from those. And on the shorts feed, there's like basically the TikTok shorts that you see. I post those on YouTube and made $2.95 from those, with being my highest earning day being 40 cents from those shorts, and max I made on watch paid ads on any given day was $9.45. So not life-changing money, but hey, it's better than nothing, and it's a start. So I'm super excited for basically 2/3 of a month. I made $107, and I'm on track to make more than that next month. So let's dive into some little more specifics here. To me, if I got, where do I break it down more? So this one breaks it down about how much I made from ads and how much I made from YouTube's Premium specifically. So for YouTube Premium, I get a cut of the subscription fee depending on how much they watch, which is a pretty cool breakdown. And there's some other cool breakdowns that I saw a little bit earlier. I think maybe it's under content performance. Yes, that's where it is. So I could see from here how much money I made from each of my videos. So if I go to zoom in a little bit more, the money I made most on a video is my ship tour videos. So the one video made me the most so far is a Liberty, specifically $40 last month. And there's actually something very interesting if you look on this right row, RPM. So that's revenue per million. This is basically how much advertisers, or should I say how much I make per 1,000 views. So on average, it looks like it's $9.20, but that's the average. Some videos make more, some make less, depending on the ads that run on that page. So as you can see, funny enough, so I have some that pays around the average, a little more, a little less. Then I found something interesting here. Virgin Voyages, by far, apparently pays the most, $86.38 per 1,000 views. If I keep scrolling down, there's another one I had even more. So it's all 3s, 6s, 4s, 8s. This one pays nothing, or at least it's not registered, because I did make 13 cents from it. So maybe there's not enough data to calculate that properly. But this one I saw here, $122. And hopefully you can't hear my daughter sing in the background. She is yelling top of her lungs. Anywho. So yeah, I wish I had more videos on that, or should I say views on that video, because that's a high paying number, and one view gives me 12 cents. So I mean, man, I need some more people watching that video. Unless I had a really good ad to pay on that one. But you can see the rates vary greatly, a lot, depending on the videos. But in general, I am told that travel is one of the higher paying ones. So depending on how much advertisers are willing to pay, travel, there's a lot of money to be made in travel, so advertisers are willing to pay a lot of money. Finance is actually the highest paying one, because there's a lot of money made in finance, and people are willing to pay for content and pay for things that helps them make money. So finance is the highest paying one. So these were being higher in the finance channel. I'm in the travel channel. It's still one of the top paying but not as much as a finance. But you can see here, it varies greatly. Full transparency here. So even the one I made the most money, it's probably it's a little above average. It's above average, but I have a lot more views versus some of these, like that 122. It pays a lot, but I didn't have very many viewers, just one on that one. So man, I'm ready for some more viewers. So let's hop back to my shorts and see how much I made from those. So my highest paying one was 19 cents off a short. Shorts don't pay as nearly as much. But hey, I'll take a few pennies here and there. In my lives, I had a few lives. Actually, my lives were this month. They're not going to be on last month performance and pay. This one I was posted a while back. So someone watched one of my old lives, one of my first ones. And I made less than a penny on that one. So that's probably a negligible one right there. There was another stat I saw the other day, or this morning when I was looking through this before this video, I thought it was very interesting thus far. Where did it go? Where did it go? It was per views. Showed the revenue and the cost. Ah, here it is. So you have the revenue per million, and then you have cost per milli. So this is how much advertisers pay. This is how much I've actually get that's my cut here. So YouTube, if I remember correctly, I think they take like a little more than half of the cut. I don't really know exactly what it is, but I could do some simple math here. There's no way YouTube pays a third. So look at these numbers. It shows us like there's a RPM is a third of CPM, but I thought I gave 55%. YouTube gets 45%. So that doesn't make sense to me, but maybe I'm misunderstanding some of these numbers. I haven't taken a deep dive into it. I'm literally looked at this for like 5 minutes before starting this, just because I want to share with y'all, and I thought it was interesting. Well, even this stat right here is interesting. The estimated revenue by content on a daily basis. So the most I made on a single video in a day was $5.56. So $9 was the most I made in a single day, and broken down by specific video, my video that made the most was $5.56. So I need some more ship tour videos, and people need to watch more of my ship tour videos in particular, apparently. So because they watch more of those, I need to make more of those videos to make more money. And those are my favorite ones to make because I like exploring the ship. I love watching ship tour videos because, I mean, it gets you very excited for the cruise. You want to know anything and everything about that ship. So I definitely need to try some new ships, and I need to figure out how to get on some more ships before my next cruise for multiple reasons. But that's just a little brief overview of how much money I made my first month of YouTube. I don't have a super fancy way of showing you this because, well, I'm still experimenting with this. I'm still playing around with it. I don't completely understand it, but I think that's pretty cool to watch. And here's this month so far. So even to the 8th, that's all they have calculated. So it takes them a few days to calculate how much money you actually made on there for them to kind of get an idea of what's real watch time, what's fake watch time, bots, that kind of thing, you know, for them to do their due diligence. So the first week and a day of the month, I made $36. So even if the month has 4 weeks right there, that will be more than what I made last month. So I'm super excited. I'm hoping to bring more great content so people keep watching. And I try to think to myself, what would be helpful for people to watch? What would I want to watch on YouTube? And I try to make that kind of content. If you have any suggestions, let me know because I'm here to help you out. Another fun stat I almost forgot to mention here is this is how much I made on 11,000 views in the month of September. Click on shorts. I made 17,000.5 views is what I obtained. It made $2.95. So I have less views on my long form video, but made a whole lot more money. So you can see the money's in the long form videos when it comes to ad revenue. And this video is only covering my YouTube ad revenue. I do have a few other things I make money on, which add which is like Amazon affiliates. I'm also an actual travel agent, so you can book through me. I have not gone through any of those numbers. This is just simply YouTube ad revenue. And that's everything I made in the month of September. So I thought this was fun. If you have any other ideas, let me know, and I'll see y'all next time.